Live, this is Fox 56 News, first at 10.
First at 10 tonight, one man in the Poconos is behind bars accused of killing his fiance's mother. Good evening, I'm Aaron Levy.
And I'm Juliana Ferrari. Authorities say alcohol fueled the deadly confrontation in Long Pond. Fox 56's Jake Starwart brings us the latest on the homicide investigation.
Just after 10 o'clock Wednesday night, officers from the Pocono Mountain Regional Police Department responded to a report of a gunshot wound near the 100 block of Shannon Drive in Long Pond. Upon arrival, officers found 43-year-old Damian Holler, who told them initially he thought that someone was breaking into the home where he lived. According to court documents, Holler told the 911 operator that he was the shooter and believed that he shot his mother-in-law, who also lived there. Once inside the residence, investigators say that they found 59-year-old Diane Stroll lying on the floor in a pool of blood. Officers started CPR, but Stroll was pronounced dead once EMS crews arrived. Investigators found Holler's fiancée, Christine Fretz, and 4 juveniles believed to be his children in the basement of the home. Fretz told investigators that the victim was her mother and that Holler was intoxicated.
Mr. Holler and another male that were at the residence that also lives there had been drinking throughout the day. Impairment was involved in this. During the evening hours, Mr. Holler had produced a handgun and was threatening to some of the other occupants of that residence.
Fretz told investigators that Holler was looking for Dan Smith, who was Stroll's boyfriend. Holler tried to take Smith with him to go and buy drugs, but Smith refused.
He was brandishing that firearm and attempting to go procure methamphetamine.
Officers arrested Holler, and he was arraigned in front of Magisterial Judge Danielle Traveline on 1 count of criminal homicide, 1 count of possession of a weapon, 2 counts of reckless endangerment, and 1 count of simple assault.
Now, Holler is currently being held right behind me here at the Monroe County Correctional Facility, where he's awaiting his preliminary hearing, which will be coming up on March 23rd. Reporting throughout Monroe County, I'm Jake Sarwar, Fox 56 News, first at 10.
And we also learned that it was one of the children found in the basement who called 911 following that shooting.
Continuing coverage tonight, an arrest has now been made in the shooting that occurred on Wednesday in Edwardsville. Through interviews and witnesses and reviewed security footage, police were able to identify that shooter as Antoine Leon Bickerstaff. This afternoon, police spotted Bickerstaff exiting a Brookside Avenue address and took him into custody. He was arraigned and bail was set at $50,000.
An update to a story we brought you earlier this week. The Lackawanna County coroner has ruled the death of 25-year-old David Deschler of Scranton a homicide. Deschler was shot in the head on Sunday night on Schultz Court in Scranton. He died from his wounds at Geisinger Medical Center. Scranton police and the DA are now investigating. A Bradford County nurse pled guilty to prescribing medications and false billing a patient without a doctor's consent. Attorney General Michelle Henry says some of that conduct happened when 46-year-old Stephanie King was engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a patient. King has since lost her nursing license and will have to pay nearly $450,000 in restitution. She is facing several other charges.
Police investigating a shooting in Schuylkill County. It happened on Westchester Street in Shenandoah. Officials say the suspect was driving a Jeep and fired 11 rounds into an unoccupied car seen on your screen. The Jeep displayed a bumper sticker saying, quote, "Silly boys, Jeeps are for girls," unquote. Anyone with any information is urged to contact police.
Williamsport police have charged 2 teens with attempted murder. Keon White and Nazir Thrower were allegedly involved in a shooting incident around Lila Lane in September of last year. Now, during the investigation, police found evidence of 9mm casings and a firearm in White's sweatshirt. Witnesses came forward with information on the teens' alleged involvement. Both were denied bail and are currently being held behind bars.
The dream of a train from Scranton to New York City now has a chance to become a reality with the bipartisan infrastructure bill from the Department of Transportation. Fox 56's Josh O'Cullum was in Scranton to find out what needs to happen to get there.
PennDOT, the state of New Jersey, New Jersey Transit, the Railroad Authority, and all of the counties, Lackawanna County, Monroe County, Warren and Sussex counties over in New Jersey. We've all worked together over all of these years to come to this point and finally get the financing.
Larry Malski, president of the PA Northeast Regional Railroad Authority, told me all these organizations are applying together to get grant money through the federal bipartisan infrastructure bill to make trains from Scranton to New York City happen. The application is due in 11 days, and Malski got help from Amtrak.
contracted Amtrak 2 years ago to do a operating analysis of our corridor, of our passenger corridor, which will be completed next week.
The analysis will include costs, and Amtrak already predicts the train would bring 450,000 riders a year. This map from Amtrak shows the proposed route from Scranton to New Jersey. The application will also include citizen signatures, which the Scranton Rail Restoration Coalition have been gathering for over 4 years.
Obviously, if you've ever looked through a stack of 10,000 names, you know that's a lot of paper, and it really kind of demonstrates the massive amount of public support that this project enjoys.
Malski says they are confident in the work they put into this.
So we think we've done our homework, and we think we're going to have a very good application.
Malski tells me that the proposed train station would be right here at the Intermodal Center and run about 3 trains a day. Reporting in Scranton, I'm Joshua Coulomb, Fox 56 News, 1st to 10.
Congressman Cartwright is expected to speak about this tomorrow. You can find a link to sign the petition at fox56.com. Governor Shapiro met with cadets at the Lackawanna College Police Academy today. The governor spoke to them about what he calls a common sense budget proposal to address the workforce shortage. This $24.7 million budget would be invested in job retention and recruitment for positions such as police officers, nurses, and teachers. This would feature a refundable tax credit to new workers in those fields and put up to $2,500 in their pockets every year for up to 3 years.
We have a responsibility to do that work in the Commonwealth, and I put forth a budget, which I'm grateful for the support from your local lawmakers for, to be able to begin the work we need to do to address this workforce shortage issue, as well as making sure that we create safer communities.
The Commonwealth is currently facing a shortage of more than 1,200 police officers.
Officials announced today a $1 million grant for the Old Lycoming Volunteer Fire Company construction project. The funding will be used to modify the station's facilities to enhance operational needs, along with adding space for more recruitment. Dorm-style bunk rooms will be built. The kitchen and lounge areas will be separated, and upgrades will be coming to the bathrooms.
As we go through the night tonight, guys, we're going to be looking at temperatures already in the 40s. We'll drop down into the 30s, but we're also tracking a little bit of rain coming our way. It's not on radar yet, but it is in western Pennsylvania. We'll show you that map coming up in just a bit.
After a controversial outcome, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus clash to find out who will face Gunther at WrestleMania.
Friday at 8 on Fox 56.
I'm Jake Sarwar, and you're watching the Fox 56 News 1st to 10.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on 4x2 Toyota trucks, including Tacomas with as low as 2.99% APR. Or take a Tundra or 4Runner with $1,000 cash back.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford tough truck can do for you. Now get an F-150 with 0% financing for 36 months plus $1,000 bonus cash only from your local Ford store.
In bath remodeling, we're problem solvers. Remodeling is solving a problem. You have a tub that's leaking, you have a color that you don't like. We're going to help you solve your problem as efficiently and quickly as possible. You call, we're going to set up an appointment. We're going to walk you through your selection process, and if you decide to go with our business, we're going to make the installation go as seamless as possible for you also. Doing what we told you we were going to do and do it efficiently and professionally, I think that's what separates us from everyone else.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. And then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair?
When you have auto glass damage, try Trust SafeLight. My customer really relies on his car's advanced safety system.
You're right. Okay, slow down.
So when he got a cracked windshield, he turned to SafeLight. We're the experts at replacing glass and recalibrating your vehicle's camera so automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning work properly to get you back on the road safely.
And that means a lot.
Schedule now.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari and your Weather Authority.
Board. Some strong reactions over proposed library restrictions. The Perkiomen Valley School District is debating a new policy that, if passed, books containing explicit visual or written depictions of sexual acts would not be allowed in district libraries. Supporters say this will keep library content age appropriate. However, others say previously challenged books in the district contain LGBTQ themes and argue that reveals that supporters' true intentions.
Most kids are not developmentally ready to be exposed to content like this. I've seen some very disturbing cases.
Your problem is not with sex, it's with homosexual sex. I know this not only because of the literature you've challenged, but because of the literature you have not challenged.
School board members said Tuesday that they understand the need for a, quote, diverse library. The policy will be formally voted on at a later date. Pennsylvania's Department of Labor and Industry announced that it will extend its UC Connect program. It is a program that provides in-person appointments to those seeking employment. It's designed to help those who don't have equipment or technical skills to file. L&I say that they intend to offer more scheduling appointments.
Well, the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services is warning of a scam going around involving SNAP recipients. Now, some are receiving a text message asking for their EBT card information and claiming that their card has been blocked. If you or someone you know has been the victim of this scam, you can call the DHS fraud tip line to report any suspicious activity.
The high school basketball state playoffs are reaching the end. Two District 2 teams will be facing off. We'll have more coming up.
As we look at the satellite and radar across the region at the moment, you can see things are pretty dry. But let's zoom out to the state view. We got a lot of green now moving to western Pennsylvania. This is all heading our way. We'll show you the timing and the impacts that will bring for your Friday next.
Today.
The Seattle Sounders take on Carlos Vela and the reigning league champs, LAFC.
Saturday at 4 on Fox 56.
With FanDuel Casino's Play It Again offer, you can play all of your favorite casino games. And if you're down after your first day, you'll get up to $1,000 back to play it again. Download FanDuel Casino today.
Spring, take a back seat, because it's truck season at Fairway Chevrolet in Hazleton. The Chevy truck you've waited to buy is now on sale. New Silverado 1500s or special event Silverado 2500s. You gotta see them. For a limited time, as low as 0% APR for 48 months, or 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, or up to $3,750 total savings. It's truck season. Spring in and get your truck today at Fairway Chevy in Hazleton, where nobody beats a Fairway deal. Nobody.
Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath. With hundreds of custom designs, it fits your style. With our unique tub-over-tub installation in just a day, it fits your schedule with no demo or mess. With quality that's guaranteed for life, it fits your high standards. It just fits. Bathfitter.
Don't wait. Call right now and pay no interest for 24 months. Find out why Bathfitter is the perfect fit.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's Indian Wells on Tennis Channel.
I'm unstoppable now.
I'm rocking the crowd.
Watch exclusive live coverage from the first ball through the finals as the game's elite.
No losers allowed. The future is now. We're blacking them out.
Renegades.
Got the soul of a rapper.
And champions.
Gotta hold up a medal.
Duke it out in the California desert.
A moment of magic.
For one of tennis's biggest prizes. It's the BNP Paribas Open. Daily live coverage now through March 19th on Tennis Channel.
Meter's broken. You win parking. The feeling of winning. Find it in spades on FanDuel Casino Reward Machine, the free-to-play daily game that offers you a chance to win up to $2,000 in casino bonus.
Lake Lehman takes on Dunmore. Friday at 7 on MyTV WQMY.
I'm Taylor Whartonby, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, first at 10.
If you or a family member is hurt at someone's home or property as a result of an accident, the homeowner's insurance policy will typically cover any personal injury claim that is filed. However, a homeowner's insurance policy will likely exclude coverage for any injuries that result from an intentional act, such as an assault or other exclusions defined within the policy. For covered accidents, liability coverage will pay the injured person's losses associated with the injury up to the policy coverage limits. Most insurance claims settle for at or below the policy limits. However, where damages exceed the limits, a policy may have an umbrella provision that provides extra coverage. Each homeowner's policy is different and will need to be reviewed to determine the amount of coverage and whether the incident and resulting damages are covered under the policy. For more information, contact me directly at 570-954-9299 or visit figuredlaw.com.
Women's Resources of Monroe County requests the honor of your presence to the 14th Annual Gala on Saturday, May 20th. Your support and attendance helps enable abused women, children, and men to seek shelter and services at Women's Resources. Celebrate a year of resilience with a gourmet dining experience and dancing to benefit Women's Resources of Monroe County at the 14th Annual Gala on May 20th. Purchase your tickets at wrmonroe.org.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
My name is Harry. I was born and raised in Ashley, Pennsylvania. I was at the golf course the one day and I got some chest pain. When they were doing all my workups for my heart surgery, someone noticed that I had a arterial venous fistula up in my brain. He said if that thing burst, it could be a goner. Dr. Shermer said he would go right through my forehead. Scars right here where Dr. Shermer did the operation. Right there. Can't even see it, it's in my wrinkle. Retirement's great since Geyser has me all fixed up.
Welcome to the home of Blackjack with the largest library of blackjack games in the industry. Spanish 21, Live Dealer, Vacation Blackjack, and more. New players can download the DraftKings Casino app, use the promo code, and get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits.
Important investigative journalism. Each weekday morning from the National Desk.
7 to 9 on Fox 56. Get the Fox 56 News app now. Instant alerts the second news breaks. Chime in with your videos and photos. Watch the Fox 56 News first at 10 anywhere. Download the Fox 56 News app now. Here's what's happening in your community with Fox 56's Raina McGlynn.
Saturday is the first Electric City Reptile Expo at the Hilton Conference Center in downtown Scranton. A fun and educational event featuring a variety of 35 vendors. The West Pittston History Day is Saturday at the West Pittston Public Library. See the display of borough memorabilia from 12 to 3. It's Night at the Races with the Electric City Steel Drum Project, Saturday. 10 races with a basket raffle and 50-50. Sunday is the Spring Market at Germania Hose Company in Duryea. There will be unique craft vendors, a basket raffle, food, and baked goods. The 44th Annual Pocono Irish American Club St. Patrick's Day Parade is Sunday through downtown Stroudsburg. Parade kicks off at 1:15. Let us know about your event. Email us at fox56@sbgtv.com or post on our Fox 56 Facebook community event group page.
The NASCAR Cup Series hits the high banks of Atlanta.
Sunday at 2 on Fox 56.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.
Winter meets spring in South Carolina as a thick frost coats purple phlox flowers in Myrtle Beach. No evidence of winter in Austin, Texas, where the leaves are out a bit earlier than usual. Heavy rains in Utah means water is flowing and falling in beautiful Zion National Park. And a magnificent photo of Washington, D.C. taken just before sunrise this morning.
For more content like this, like the National Weather Desk on Facebook.
Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
Good evening, everyone. Well, if you went outside today, you know that we've had plenty of sunshine. It was a really decent day out there, in fact. Here's a look from our station camera overlooking Plains Township. Plenty of blue sky out there. It was just a really nice day to get out, drive around, maybe go for a walk or so. We got to 57, actually, the high today at Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Airport. 10 degrees above average, hey, we'll take it, especially after the weather we've been seeing the last couple of days. As we look at satellite and radar, you can see we're quiet right now, but we do got some rain moving into western Pennsylvania. All this is moving our way and is going to impact us as we go into your Friday. But current temperature still a few places where you see that green contour starting to show a little bit of 50s. Some places, Williamsport, Sealands Grove, 48 degrees. And as you go into northeast Pennsylvania, well, no surprise there. We're a bit cooler in the low to mid 40s at the moment. It's 41 in Stroudsburg and Tunkhannock. Tonight, 34 to 42. So actually a mild night by March standards. We'll start to see those clouds increase if you haven't already. And the showers will be developing later on tonight after midnight. It looks like western Pennsylvania right around 2, 3 in the morning for you is when you start getting a little bit of that light rain coming in. Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Poconos area, Honesdale area, a little bit later around 5, 6 in the morning. So tomorrow morning for the morning commute, scattered rain showers will be around. Just keep that in mind. You'll want to keep that umbrella. As we go towards late morning, looks like we get a bit of a break, and then we have another round that will come in with some scattered rain showers. So it's going to be on and off throughout the day, although if you're wondering, okay, who has the better chance to see rain for most of the day, it looks like central Pennsylvania for this one. And as the showers move eastwards, they kind of die off a little bit as that cold front comes in. And then speaking of that cold front, Saturday, we're going to be seeing a bit of a breezy conditions here. In central Pennsylvania, wouldn't it be surprised for a stray snow shower here and there? Maybe a couple flurries, that's really going to be it with that. So not a big deal with that one. Here's a look at your Friday forecast. Again, on and off showers. Expected temperatures getting into the 50s for a high tomorrow. And in addition to that, we're going to start seeing that wind pick up. Now tomorrow, only around 15, 20 miles per hour. Not too bad for the wind gusts. But as we go into Saturday, notice that out of the west, now we're talking wind gusts 30 miles per hour, even more so on Sunday. Sunday is going to be really windy across the area, 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts expected. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 55 with those showers tomorrow, 46 and partly cloudy on Saturday. Mostly sunny and windy, though, for your Sunday. So we'll be dry all weekend. It's going to be chilly out there, especially Sunday. And then, guys, we get back into the 50s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Not too bad here. I think we can all use a break from those multiple winter storms that Aaron left us last week when he went on vacation.
See? The snow is out of the forecast and it's still your
But I
fault.
came back and the 50s returned, so it works both ways, the logic.
Exactly. And hopefully we'll get some 60s on this 7 days soon. I know a lot of people are waiting for it.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
Reports of distracted driving in Pennsylvania have reached alarming levels. Proving that a driver was distracted, however, can be pretty difficult. Here's attorney Keith Figured with tonight's Legal Matters.
If you or a family member is hurt at someone's home or property as a result of an accident, the homeowner's insurance policy will typically cover any personal injury claim that is filed. However, a homeowner's insurance policy will likely exclude coverage for any injuries that result from an intentional act, such as an assault or other exclusions defined within the policy. For covered accidents, liability coverage will pay the injured person's losses associated with the injury up to the policy coverage limits. Most insurance claims settle for at or below the policy limits. However, where damages exceed the limits, a policy may have an umbrella provision that provides extra coverage. Each homeowner's policy is different and will need to be reviewed to determine the amount of coverage and whether the incident and resulting damages are covered under the policy. For more information, contact me directly at 570-954-9299 or visit figuredlaw.com. If you or a family member is hurt at someone's home or property as a result of an accident, the homeowner's insurance policy will typically cover any personal injury claim that is filed. However, a homeowner's insurance policy will likely exclude coverage for any injuries that result from an intentional act, such as an assault or other exclusions defined within the policy. For covered accidents, liability coverage will pay the injured person's losses associated with the injury up to the policy coverage limits. Most insurance claims settle for at or below the policy limits. However, where damages exceed the limits, a policy may have an umbrella provision that provides extra coverage. Each homeowner's policy is different and will need to be reviewed to determine the amount of coverage and whether the incident and resulting damages are covered under the policy. For more information, contact me directly at 570-954-9299 or visit figuredlaw.com.
Women's Resources of Monroe County requests the honor of your presence to the 14th Annual Gala on Saturday, May 20th. Your support and attendance helps enable abused women, children, and men to seek shelter and services at Women's Resources. Celebrate a year of resilience with a gourmet dining experience and dancing to benefit Women's Resources of Monroe County at the 14th Annual Gala on May 20th. Purchase your tickets at wrmonroe.org.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
My name is Harry. I was born and raised in Ashley, Pennsylvania. I was at the golf course the one day and I got some chest pain. When they were doing all my workups for my heart surgery, someone noticed that I had a arterial venous fistula up in my brain. He said if that thing burst, it could be a goner. Dr. Shermer said he would go right through my forehead. Scars right here where Dr. Shermer did the operation. Right there. Can't even see it, it's in my wrinkle. Retirement's great since Geyser has me all fixed up.
Welcome to the home of blackjack with the largest library of blackjack games in the industry. Spanish 21, live dealer, vacation blackjack, and more. New players can download the DraftKings Casino app, use the promo code, and get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits.
Important investigative journalism. Each weekday morning from the National Desk.
7 to 9 on Fox 56.
The NASCAR Cup Series hits the high banks of Atlanta.
Sunday at 2 on Fox 56. Live, this is Fox 56 News First at 10.
The St. Clair's St. Paul's boys basketball team is on the court preparing for the state diocesan Catholic Youth Organization tournament this weekend at Holy Family University. The Crusaders have won all 28 of their games this season and won the Scranton Diocesan Championship 2 weeks ago. The team is ready to take on the host team Philadelphia in their first game tomorrow night.
There's definitely some nerves, obviously. This is what we've been working towards the entire season, looking towards that end goal. Our goal this weekend is to win a state championship, and I think it's definitely doable and it's definitely achievable, especially with this group of guys. They have the talent and they have the team chemistry to win the whole thing.
I think we were playing well. I think we came a long way. Came a long way as a family. We got here working together. I think we're all really excited to get to where we are right now.
The tournament runs through Sunday with the championship game taking place Sunday afternoon.
The high school basketball state playoffs are into the quarterfinal rounds, and several of our area teams have now advanced. That includes 2 teams that have already played each other within District 2. Fox 56 Sports Director Bob Ide was at one playoff game last night that saw a miracle shot go in.
It was the biggest basket in Lake Lehman girls basketball history. With time running out in last night's second-round state game, junior Molly Jenkins got the ball and made the game-winning three-pointer to advance the Black Knights into the PIAA 3A quarterfinals. The junior only made one three-pointer all season coming in.
Well, I was open on the three-pointer, and Coach Charlie says usually don't shoot it, and there was like 5 seconds left of it. I'm just going to shoot it, and miraculously it went in. I can't believe it. Because I usually don't shoot threes at all, so it's a miracle.
Yeah, I mean, everyone
we're like the #3 seed in our district, but that doesn't mean we're not good. We had an off day, and I mean, we just like wanted to like show like who we are in the state playoffs. And coach said like we can make a run, like we could do this. So.
This is the farthest a Lake Lehman girls basketball team has ever gone in the state playoffs, but it's not surprising. The Black Knights have won 20 of their last 21 games and have been building this program to get to this point for a while.
One is defense, determination on defense, and these kids are pretty athletic kids, and we put that together. We have the height, we have the length, and we have some good guards, so that makes us.
I mean, like, I feel like most teams, like, only have, like, 2 or 3, like, good players, but, like, every single one of us could play. Like, Molly, like, she's, like, the least leading scorer, but, like, she could shoot, like, and it just, like, shows, like, that. Like, we have 5 good players.
Friday night here at Scranton High School, Lake Lehman will battle District 2 champion Dunmore in a PIAA 3A quarterfinal game. The Lady Knights have already beaten Dunmore once this season at the end of January. But that was without a healthy Sierra Toomey. Lake Lehman is up for the challenge.
I know they wanted to play us again, and we're all excited. And like we already won once, we know we could win again, even if Sierra didn't play. Like we're still there. Like we know we got this. So
I love it. I love it. It'll be a great challenge for us. You know, Toomey's back with a lot more minutes. I'm sure that'll be a challenge. So we're gonna have to sit down and figure out how we want to do this.
Bob Ide, Fox 56 Sports.
If you can't make it to the game, then you could watch it Friday night at 7 p.m. on MyTV WQMY.
The Kings of the Lanes lay everything on the line for a major.
Sunday at noon on Fox 56. Seinfeld, weeknights at 11 on Fox 56.
The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the 2023 Taos SE 4Motion for just $339 a month. Limited inventory available.
More options, less settling, more value, and more smiles. Capital Blue Cross Medicare gives you more opportunities to stay healthy, enjoy life, and be there for the people you love. With more coverage, more benefits, and premiums as low as $0, accepted by top doctors across the country. More ways that Capital Blue Cross Medicare is going the extra mile for you.
When you shop at Wise, you now get rewards points for almost everything you buy. From coffee to croutons, seltzer to salad dressing, mustard to moose tracks. And all those points add up to big savings on food, fuel, or even a holiday ham for Easter. Saving money? That's smart. Earning points every time you shop? That's Wise. Eat better, spend less. That's Wise. See wisemarkets.com for program details and exclusions.
With FanDuel Casino's Play It Again offer, new customers can win even if they don't win during their first day. That means you can play slots, blackjack, live dealer roulette, and so much more. And if you're down after your first day, you can get up to $1,000 back to play it again. Because at FanDuel Casino, we know nothing beats winning. It's just one of the reasons that FanDuel Casino is America's #1 rated online casino app. Download FanDuel Casino today.
Why are there 2 extra seats? I know, Uncle Dane and his giant beard.
The Volkswagen Atlas with best-in-class third-row legroom. Visit your local Volkswagen dealer for 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new 2023 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport.
Live, this is Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Members of the Lycoming County SPCA Animal Shelter found abandoned cats at their doorstep last week. A total of 18 cats were found. Several of the cats were suffering from fleas, respiratory infections, and malnutrition. Officials don't know who did it or why the cats were dropped off. The cats should be ready for adoption within a few weeks.
They were compressed, they were squished up against the side. Probably if they had been in there for too long, there was a risk that they would have had suffocation just from it being so condensed. They weren't in there for too long, which we're grateful for. So we got them out. They're doing well, we're getting them ready, and they're very friendly cats. We look forward to them going into adoptive homes. We think any potential adopters are going to fall in love with them. They're super friendly. We're just helping them on the road to get there.
The cats range in age from young kittens to fully grown. Renovations are coming to a baseball field in Williamsport. It's for the Little League fields in Brandon Park. Some people in the community say there really isn't a whole lot for kids to do in the area, so they see this as a way to make a positive impact on them.
Are you happy about the new baseball field? We are the home of the World Series, so why not make more baseball fields and things like that for us to have for our children to be able to play on? And, you know, you never know. One day we could be pumping out major leaguers from here, you know what I mean?
The baseball field is expected to open next year.
Good evening, everyone. Well, today we ended up seeing highs in the 50s for eastern Pennsylvania, but we did get into the 60s in Williamsport and Selinsgrove today, so very mild conditions for this time of year. We should be around 47. Satellite and radar showing we're quiet over our area, but off to the west, you can see those rain showers now moving in. As we go through tonight, we're going to end up seeing those rain showers develop. Now, it doesn't happen until around 2, 3 in the morning for central Pennsylvania. Even later, the farther east you are for eastern Pennsylvania, will hold off until 5, 6 in the morning. But tomorrow morning, as you head off to work and school, scattered rain showers not out of the question. Around lunchtime, it looks like some showers for central Pennsylvania, not as much as you go into the eastern areas. And then as we go into the evening hours, again, more scattered rain showers expected for the ride home and the start of the weekend.
America's relations with one of our most critical partners and neighbors is under the microscope tonight as policymakers in Washington wonder about what to do with Mexico. The discussions are more heated after drug cartels recently admitted to the killing of American medical tourists. And now there's a renewed push on Capitol Hill to call the cartels terror groups and go after them more aggressively. Sinclair's chief political correspondent Scott Thuman explains.
It is not just the crush of migrants at the southern border that have policymakers in Washington searching for answers. It is crime, like the cartel kidnapping of 4 Americans, 2 of whom died after they crossed into Mexico for medical procedures, all part of a growing concern.
When you see some of the violence that has happened in Mexico over the years, it's nothing short of terrorism.
On Wednesday, during a congressional hearing at the border, officials acknowledged they're not in complete control.
That's the definition of operational control. Based upon the definition you have, sir, up there, no.
Many questioning if it's time to label Mexican drug cartels as foreign terror organizations. It's a perennial debate. For years, lawmakers have sent letters to both Presidents Biden and Trump requesting that move. Last week, 2 Republican senators unveiled a bill to do just that, add resources to pursue and prosecute cartels, even freeze assets. But it could also worsen relations with Mexico, one of America's top two-way trading partners at more than $600 billion in annual goods.
Designating these cartels as FTOs would not grant us any additional authorities that we don't really have at this time.
The cartels reach inside the U.S., another worry in Washington. This map from the DEA highlights areas across the country it says cartels have a significant influence on distribution of drugs like fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine. Yet Mexico's president says the blame should be widespread, pointing out American residents are often the ones selling the drugs inside the U.S., but said critics don't talk enough about that. The debate now getting much louder. In Washington, I'm Scott Thuman.
And we want to hear from you for our question of the day. We asked if you feel drug cartels should be considered terrorist organizations. You can scan that QR code on the right side of your screen, and then it'll take you to a poll to give us your response.
Don't miss host Lenny Kravitz, plus Taylor Swift, Pink, and more.
Thank you, iHeartRadio.
The iHeartRadio Music Awards, Monday, March 27th, live on Fox.
I'm Joshua Coulomb, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, first at 10.
We can't take that as a trade.
Penn's Hockey, best served on ice.
You ain't
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford tough truck can do for you. Now get an F-150 with 0% financing for 36 months plus $1,000 bonus cash only from your local Ford store.
At Long John Silver's, our $6 shrimp baskets will save you from the sea of sandwich sameness. Whether they're fried to golden perfection or sizzling on the grill, our $6 shrimp baskets will have you hooked. Order online at longjohnsilvers.com. This year.
Do you see yourself working in healthcare but don't know where to start? It's easy to grow your career with Lehigh Valley Health Network as a medical assistant. As an MA, you'll work with patients and office staff, gaining valuable experience to advance your career quickly. And the best part? Lehigh Valley Physician Group's MA program provides all the training you need. No experience or college degree required at no cost to you. Enjoy flexible daytime hours, a friendly office setting, and competitive pay. For more information, visit lvhn.org/MA trainee.
Welcome to the home of Blackjack, with the largest library of blackjack games in the industry. Spanish 21, Live Dealer, Vacation Blackjack, and more. New players can download the DraftKings Casino app, use the promo code, and get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits.
It's Indian Wells on Tennis Channel.
I'm unstoppable now. I'm rocking the crowd.
Watch exclusive live coverage from the first ball through the finals as the game's elite.
The losers allowed, the future is now. We're blacking them out.
Renegades.
Got the soul of a rapper.
And champions.
Gotta hold up a medal.
Duke it out in the California desert.
A moment of magic.
For one of tennis's biggest prizes. It's the BNP Paribas Open. Daily live coverage now through March 19th on Tennis Channel.
We can't take that as a trade.
Penn's Hockey, best served on ice.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari and your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko. Live, this is Fox 56 News first at 10.
President Biden was in Las Vegas, spotlighting his administration's efforts to lower prescription drug costs. The accomplishment at the top of his list is the Inflation Reduction Act, which includes a provision requiring pharmaceutical companies to pay Medicare rebates if they raise drug prices at a faster pace than inflation. The Biden administration announced such penalties on 27 drugs just moments before the president took stage. He says it'll reduce out-of-pocket costs for Medicare recipients by hundreds of dollars.
Look, it's going to change the way drugs are priced, lower the cost for seniors long term. And it's equally consequential to me that, as many of you in this room know, we're capping out-of-pocket drug expenses for seniors on Medicare at a maximum of $2,000 a year beginning next year.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services don't plan on billing drug companies until 2025, but the federal agency has already started tracking drug prices.
Advisors for the FDA met today to consider a full approval for Pfizer's Paxlovid. The FDA gave the COVID-19 antiviral emergency use authorization back in 2021 for treating mild to moderate illness in high-risk adults. Since then, more than 8 million people have received the drug. Some users had reported a return of symptoms and a positive COVID test after finishing the 5-day course of Paxlovid. But clinical trial data has concluded that there was no clear association with the COVID-19 rebound. The FDA is expected to complete its review for approval in May.
Good evening, everyone. Those clouds starting to work its way into central Pennsylvania, western Pennsylvania. We got that rain that is now beginning to fall in parts of like Pittsburgh and Punxsutawney. It's eventually going to move our way. We'll show you the timing on that in just a bit.
Housebroken is back. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Isn't there some other way you can express affection?
Sunday, March 26th on Fox.
With FanDuel Casino's Play It Again offer, you can play all of your favorite casino games. And if you're down after your first day, you'll get up to $1,000 back to play it again. Download FanDuel Casino today.
Hurry in to save on everything you need at Raymore & Flanigan's Spring Style Sale. Get up to 25% off our huge selection of in-stock furniture. Sofas starting at just $5.99. Dining sets at $3.99. Queen beds, $4.49. Recliners, $4.99. And queen mattresses at $3.99. Or buy now and pay later with no interest financing that fits your budget. Thousands of items are ready to deliver in 3 days or less. Don't wait to save on your spring refresh. Only at Raymore and Flanagan. Say hello to a bright new day with beautiful new windows from America's top manufacturers. Choose from all major brands at the very best prices in our area. Beautifully installed by Perez. Brighten your life. Call us at 570-333-0505. Financing available. Perez Design, Build, Remodel. Love where you live.
Attention homeowners, is it time for a new roof? Then it's time for a brand new metal roof from the pros at USA. Easy pay plans as low as $79 a month. Cash customers, no money down until your USA metal roof is complete. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our 0% financing. 1-877-872-3398 or visit usametalroofs.com.
Call USA today.
A new metal roof from USA.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Buy a stylish Corolla sedan, hatchback, or cross with special APR financing as low as 3.99%. Or take low financing on a Camry with available all-wheel drive.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
You wanted to end this for months, and now he's doing it for you. The feeling of winning. Find it in spades on FanDuel Casino.
Get your news now. Follow Fox 56 News on Twitter. Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
Good evening, everyone. Here's a look from our Berwick camera. The time lapse today started off with a beautiful sunrise, and then as we went throughout the day today, everything was just nice. It was just a great day to be outside and just to be in NEPA in central Pennsylvania today. You can see just beautiful conditions. Had those clouds, though, starting to move in as our next system is going to impact us for tomorrow, but we got up to 57 at the airport. Other places you could see got to 61 in Williamsport and Sealands Grove. 50 was the high in Stroudsburg and Honesdale, and everyone else was in between that for the highs today. Current temperatures, not in the 50s, at least not for most of us. A few places with the green you can see still are, but otherwise we're in the 40s, and some of the higher elevated spots like Tunkhannock and Towanda starting to fall into the 30s. Here's the temperatures across the nation. Notice this line here, this sharp difference between green and blue. That's the cold front that is going to move in tomorrow. And one way you can tell a front is a sharp temperature difference, 52 in Little Rock, and then Oklahoma City is 38. So that's one way you can identify a front. Another way is precipitation. We got that precipitation starting to move in, but that's not the front. The front's actually behind it, and that's currently by Chicago. And by the time it gets here, we're going to be through most of the day on Friday and into Friday night. But current temperatures, again, are in the 30s here for the higher elevated spots, 40s for everybody else. And then tonight, we're going to drop down to 34 to 42 with those showers arriving after midnight. Looks like around 2 in the morning for central Pennsylvania, and then 5, 6 o'clock for eastern Pennsylvania. But notice how it breaks up the farther east it goes. So places like Monroe, Carbon, Schuylkill County might actually not even get rain before sunrise. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And then we'll have on and off showers throughout the day, especially in central Pennsylvania. That's where we're going to see the best chance for rain tomorrow. In central Pennsylvania, keep that umbrella around with you for most of the day. Eastern Pennsylvania, early morning and late evening, I think, is when you're going to want to have that umbrella handy. Otherwise, around lunchtime, you should be pretty good. As we look at the off the school forecast tomorrow, 41. So actually going to be a mild start for this time of year, but high around 52. And with those scattered rain showers, especially, again, if you are in central Pennsylvania. For St. Patrick's Day, we're looking at a high around 55 and those scattered rain showers. And then for the rest of the weekend, the big story is going to be the wind. It starts to pick up again on Saturday with wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles miles per hour, and that continues into Saturday night and Sunday. Again, this is Sunday morning, and you can see those wind speeds between 25, 35 miles per hour for those higher elevated spots. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 55 degrees and rain showers tomorrow. Partly cloudy and breezy with a high of 46 on Saturday. A blustery day on Sunday with a high of only 39. That wind making it feel a lot colder than that. But guys, we'll start getting back into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday into those 50s. We'll be right back after this.
Fox 56 News First at 10 is sponsored by Toyota. For legendary safety and reliability, choose Toyota. And let's go places.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Getting around isn't as easy as it used to be. That's why we called Bath Fitter. They removed our old tub and installed a beautiful new spacious shower. Now, getting in and out is a breeze. And we have peace of mind with seamless walls that provide a watertight fit, plus their lifetime guarantee. Thanks to Bath Fitter, life is so much easier with a shower we love.
Don't wait. Call right now and pay no interest for 24 months. Find out why Bath Fitter is the perfect fit.
Spring, take a back seat, because it's truck season at Fairway Chevrolet in Hazleton. The Chevy truck you've waited to buy is now on sale. New Silverado 1500s or special event Silverado 2500s. You gotta see them. For a limited time, as low as 0% APR for 48 months, or 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, or up to $3,750 total savings. It's truck season. Spring in and get your truck today at Fairway Chevy in Hazleton, where nobody beats a Fairway deal. Nobody.
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it. Crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick. Cure it with Maverick. Maverick cures all types of Hep C in only 8 weeks. The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C? Crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
Allied Services High School Hoops, presented by Bath Fitter, is on MyTV WQMY. It's a District 2 girls showdown in the PIAA Class 3A quarterfinals as Lake Lehman battles Dunmore. Friday at 7 on MyTV WQMY.
You're watching Fox 56 News First at 10.
The White House is supposedly threatening to ban TikTok in the United States. TikTok acknowledged on Wednesday that the Biden administration wants the app's Chinese parent company ByteDance to spin off their share of the social media platform. TikTok has been trying to negotiate a deal with the Committee on Foreign Investment in the U.S. The deal could allow TikTok to continue operating in the U.S. despite security and privacy concerns.
Americans will be spending a lot of green this St. Patrick's Day. The March 17th holidays evolved to embrace Irish food, music, and the Emerald Isle's signature color. And Americans planning to celebrate are expected to drop a collective $6.9 billion this year. That's $1 billion more than last year and an all-time high, according to the National Retail Federation. The almost $7 billion figure breaks down to about $44 per person on average. Men are expected to spend almost $10 more than women, outspending the ladies on alcoholic beverages. Women are outspending the men in every other category, including food, apparel, decorations, and also greeting cards.
Will Homer's favorite spot shut down?
Why does every place nobody goes to anymore close?
Sunday at 8 on Fox 56. The Big Bang Theory, weeknights at 7 and 7:30 on Fox 56.
Hi, I'm Garrett Benner, sales manager here at Selinsgrove Ford, and tax season is right around the corner. We will match your tax return up to $1,000 on all used vehicles. If you want the full family-owned car buying experience, stop in at Selinsgrove Ford.
Hi, I'm John Bittner. Do you need a new roof? Just don't pick a name of a company, especially a roof. Choose a name you can trust. Bittner Roofs. We furnish and install architectural shingle roofs and especially metal roofs, manufactured right here locally from us to you installed. Call us right now. We'll quote you an estimate over the phone. Or go to our website. We also provide in-home financing. Call Bittner Roofs today.
How did D.C. liberals fund $200 billion for IRS and Green New Deal pet projects? By raiding our Medicare. Now President Biden's proposing massive Medicare Advantage cuts to seniors that could slash over $500 in benefits per retiree. While Biden breaks his promise to 30 million seniors who chose Medicare Advantage, Congressman Matt Cartwright is silent, so we must speak. Tell Matt Cartwright to protect Pennsylvania seniors and stop Biden's Medicare benefit cuts.
A smile is the first thing you notice about people, and it's the first thing people notice about you. Get the smile you want with Dr. Todd Pashesky in 44. Dr. Todd is dedicated to personalized care and preserving your teeth. His caring staff helps you feel at ease with the most up-to-date technology. Whether it's a cleaning, filling, or a brand new smile, see Dr. Todd at 1500 Wyoming Avenue in 44. Call 570-287-2500 or click drtoddsmileon.com.
Hiring an attorney will be one of the most important decisions you will make following an injury. Over 19 years ago, I set up the disability process for all of the state correctional institutions in Pennsylvania and have handled thousands of cases throughout the state. You will know during the initial conversation if the attorney has the skill and experience to handle your case. Call my office and see what sets me apart. An informed client is a powerful weapon to use against big insurance companies.
Legal advice when in need. Figured law firm for you and your family.
Hey guys, my name's Logan Benner and I'm our Quick Lane Manager here at Selinsgrove Ford. Our service advisors and techs have a combined experience of over 150 years. Our techs here have integrity and they care more about your safety on the road than anything else.
And as we go through your Friday, we'll have on and off rain showers, although most of the rain is going to actually be in central Pennsylvania, but eastern Pennsylvania, you'll also get a little bit of it. As we go into Saturday and Sunday, especially Sunday, that wind's going to pick up and it's going to be a little bit blustery Sunday. Saturday, right about around average, and then guys will return to the 50s as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. But tomorrow, it's going to be a good day, I think, to stay inside and maybe have a nice Irish beer or something to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
All right, sounds like a good plan. Mike, thanks so much. And that is your news at 10 on this Thursday night. You can find us anytime at fox56.com.
Have a great night.